Okay, we're back live again, and we have called the law enforcement out here for this family. This family is afraid of what's going to happen.
For the record, here's what I got. I got what's called the 415 call, which is a verbal argument between...
Right now we're off the record.
Nobody's arguing.
Right now we're off the record.
Now look, if you want to go on the record, you're going to have to go talk to my PIO. I'm not allowed to speak.
No, I know, but right now, off the record, we're off the record.
Yeah.
This is a CHP operation.
Okay.
So
why didn't we call CHP then?
I did. I talked to 911 and I told the...
You had to call us, right?
No, they just said they would send somebody. And what's happening here, sir, is I don't know if you're aware of the Chicken Newcastle situation.
Wait, you're not recording, are you?
I'm recording everything.
Yeah, I am.
And he's recording too.
I'm familiar with it.
Okay, so what happened was this gentleman had an appointment at 9:30 with consent to allow them to test his birds. I'm his friend. He invited me here. I'm unarmed. You can check me. I have nothing on me but a phone. Nothing.
I believe you.
So he spoke with them. We sat here for like an hour, and these people sat here and couldn't figure out what they wanted to do. And then they basically told him, well, you tell him, Jesse.
They told me they're supposed to check my birds at 9:30, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for them at 9 o'clock.
Okay.
And then she called me through my phone and said somebody was screaming and yelling. I said, nobody's screaming and yelling.
I have it all recorded. You can watch it. Nobody yelled.
I told her, the only thing I want to do is done with this. I want to work with you guys and you guys work with me. Simple as that. Nobody's arguing, nobody's saying nothing.
But
So
this is a CHP thing.
Yeah, so you know, we've actually had a couple of calls like this where people have said, no, what are you doing here to kill my chickens?
No.
Yeah. Well, here's the problem today, though, is this lady and the younger girl that live here, they're in fear. Now
they're going to come back and
so,
what they're going to do is they're going to come back with a warrant.
They already have a bulk warrant, and they gave consent.
Okay.
And that's why they're fearful. So could you look into maybe getting a TRO for them, for their safety?
I can't get you a TRO against a warrant issued.
No, not a warrant against. This is one lady, and I don't know who these people are.
So these are them?
Well, this person's new.
Everybody go back over there. Let me go talk to these folks and see what's going on.
Hey,
Okay, I'm going to just go with Rebecca, though.
No.
Okay, here we go again. Let me... Oh, good Lord. This just gets better and better.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
My neighbor.
Where'd she go?
He wanted me to ask him what kind of coffee he wanted.
Oh, okay. So here we are live again, and we are here. We have a sheriff here. We have a sheriff here, and this lady has an 11 o'clock appointment. Okay, this woman has an 11 o'clock appointment. The Nissan lady, where'd she go? She's back again. Right here. She's back again. So we have her here. We have now a sheriff. We did call a 911 because Jesse's wife and the daughter are afraid of what's happening here. And now we have the deputy asked that we stand over here for a moment and give him an opportunity to speak to these people.
Which one?
So she has her 11 o'clock testing appointment, and we are at this Benigni Antelope address. We had a 9:30 test appointment, and then there's a gentleman, I guess, across the street who they said CDFA told Jesse they had an appointment with this guy across the street. That guy doesn't know anything about an appointment. I have a first name on him, but I'll wait till we speak with him to get that sorted out. And then Jesse's neighbor, Rebecca, had 11 o'clock testing appointment. So now they're here for her testing appointment. And the sheriff seems like he's not really sure why he was called, why CHP wasn't called. And to be honest with you, I have no idea. That should all be on the 911 call and exactly what the problem was and the need for police presence here. So here we are. Now we have media press here, and I get the feeling they do not want media here. This, all I can see in that car is it looks like, I don't know who those people are. I can't get close enough to that Ford, and I've been asked to just wait here. So I'm waiting here and doing what I'm told to do. And this, so now we wait. So I don't really know what's exactly happening quite yet. These people don't want any problems. All they want to do is they wanted to comply. Go ahead and let the testing and comply. That's what they wanted. So, pretty simple. And now, and both of these people, I am an absolute witness, they are both willing to comply with the testing. There is no question. They both had scheduled appointments. So, for whatever reason, they aren't sticking to their appointments. So, like Jesse's case, 9:30. Well, we saw what happened there. And now we just... I don't even know what is happening. So there, you might actually, well, she's talking to them. You might want to let Jesse know he's the homeowner here. So that's...
Hey, if you're Jesse?
Yes.
Jesse, they're going to leave, okay? And I guess they'll recontact you on another day.
Because like I told
some
them,
other time. They've been doing this all around the area.
Everywhere.
Wayville, everywhere. They actually came to my door, too.
Your door, too?
Seriously?
They wanted to know if I had some chickens, and I was like, no, you know what, I kind of would like to have some chickens.
Don't get them now.
Eggs, but no, I'm not going to. You know, and they explained the situation to me and what's going on. And to be frank with you, I didn't believe who they were at first because they came up in civilian clothes and everything. And,
normal, like a normal people.
You know,
right?
yeah.
Do I got my rights to ask them for a badge?
Yes, you do.
I got rights
yeah,
to ask them.
if you want to ask them, yeah. Well, it looks like she's doing it. Right?
She's got, yeah, I mean, she should.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm willing to work with them.
Put it this way. Listen, there's no reason for you to be in fear of these people. They're going to leave. Okay.
But when are they going to come back? With the warrant, cut the gate? Because that's what they're doing. First of all, I'm Carrie, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm prior law enforcement. My husband is. And they came, what they did is if
they come with a warrant, there's nothing I can do for that.
I know.
Yeah.
But all you kept,
And
the only thing we can do.
They can do that.
I know. That's the problem we're having.
And they've been doing it, and we haven't really been involved with this. This is the first time I've had to come out on anything like this.
I don't know why they sent, because
they're supposed to have a CHP officer with them.
Yep.
But they didn't. They were told they weren't going to get one today or something.
It's Father's Day.
They ruined my day.
I'm working.
I know. My husband is too.
What agency?
I can't say that right now because you know what Pearson, and I don't want to say anything.
Yes.
Okay, you know what Pearson did? Instead of the day they came to my house to slaughter, he made a medical diagnosis on me, but instead of calling dispatch like you normally did, like, hey, have somebody 1029, here's my, what they did was they called my husband's commander, pulled him out of the field, and made a medical diagnosis that me and my kids are crazy because we were screaming bloody murder as they're slaughtering our pets and snapping their necks and doing all that. So my husband...
That's what they're doing?
Yep. Yes, they did, sir. And you can... I have it all taped. And if I don't know if you do Facebook. My husband says Facebook is for people who are losers that are in everybody's business.
Let's just say me and your husband, we have the same.
Okay, and so he doesn't. So anyway, so what happened? What happened with that was he gets called in, and then his coworker, his partner, is Jesus. Now we got the helicopter back again.
That's a show.
Is that ours?
I don't know. We've got.
It is yours.
Yeah, it is ours.
It is. I can tell. I can tell right away.
Yeah, now I can see the green.
The green.
Okay. So what they did then? Okay, so my husband and his partner go in because they're called into the office, and the partner has Facebook. So they log on, and my husband's like, "What is happening?" Now he was leaving for work as they were approaching, but he had no clue that they were going to come snap necks and terrorize his children. I mean, my 4 minor kids are screaming bloody murder out the windows.
Yeah.
And yes, they did snap their neck. They were taking them in trash cans. They snapped it. And the idiot actually looked at me and smirked. And I taped it all. Now, I asked when they came into my gate, and you probably understand this, with that warrant, I've done warrants. The warrant wasn't correct. It was not proper. So I asked Pearson and Thomas and the new kid, that Ray or whatever his name is, the new guy. Yeah. I said, I want to ex parte and try to traverse this. It's not right. And they denied me that. And that is a constitutional right of due process. You should absolutely be afforded your rights. So there was no reason why I was shut down and not allowed my legal rights. And they said, no, you can go Monday. Monday? What, everything's dead by Monday. Now, Chad Bianco, 2 days before my slaughter, because NBC was going to be out to my house on this, so I made Chad Bianco aware. I went and met him face to face, me and you, eye to eye. And I mean...
What did he say?
Well, he acted like he was going to help me, and he's like, I'll look into it, you know, don't, you know, everything's good, I got you. He even gave me a little hug. And then the sheriff went missing. The sheriff literally went missing on me, and he's been missing. They're in public, no expectation of privacy. So anyhow, Sheriff Bianco, I've been emailing him and messaging him almost daily, and then
yeah, go ahead, man. Go talk to them. These guys are no threat to you, okay?
But what I was hoping is, I mean, because they are in fear of their safety. I mean, I would be too. The way they're coming, what they did to the little 90-year-old woman over here, Patty. Okay, Patty Lane. She's 92, I believe, and she had a few chickens. She's old. She has a caregiver. CHP came, cut her lock with the warrant, barreled in there. They were using guns, firearms is what Pearson referred to them and Thomas referred to them as, so firearms, in her yard, and they denied access to her caregiver. That is a big, fat no-no. Now, what they're doing with this warrant, and this is where we get a lot of confusion happening, they're handling...
You understand, these guys don't have one right now.
They'll use the bulk one, is what they'll use. Anyway, back to Bianco. So he messaged me on the 21st saying he was in Sacramento, not sure why, because he should be handling Riverside, because obviously Riverside's a disaster right now, his county. So he says, okay, you know, I'll meet with you. I said, okay. So I message him back, and I'll show it to you when I get off this. I message him, perfect. Here's my name, here's my address, here's my email, just so he can't say he doesn't know, although he knows because we already met. And then he went missing again. But he was last seen at Lake Elsinore Storm, and then he was bar hopping, and then he was golfing. But he still has not responded. But on my messenger, you could see the time and date he saw the message. So he did whoever's running his messenger saw that message. And to this day, he hasn't even made a statement to anybody about this. And literally, I'm pretty sure citizens, because Jurupa is being terrorized, Mariloma.
You know that I can't make any statements on that.
I know. Nope. You just. Nope. You're here. You're here for a call that you got, and you are here to make sure people are safe and there's nobody's doing anything illegal.
Yeah.
But like I said, with the wife here and the daughter, they are afraid, because when he goes to work, what happens now? Are they going to come cut locks and come storming in here? And part of what they're doing, and me...
Well, when they come back, they will most likely have their CHP officer with them. As a matter of fact, my guess is that because of this, they're going to make sure they have their CHP officer with them. And, you know, I don't know if they're going to go get a warrant or if they're what they're going to do.
They'll use the bulk one, but the problem is that they leave the people out to kind of hang and dry. And it's in fact recommended that when a family's in duress, which TIPS is who Riverside County uses, crisis, and they're volunteers. That's me. I'm a volunteer. So my friends called, said, hey, come down here. They want to test the birds. Okay, I'll document it for you. 2 days ago, they tried to get one lady to sign paperwork. And I said, well, okay, read it and see. No, sign it. She said, no, I want to have somebody look at it. I don't understand.
Wall a quick question? Can I ask Wall a quick question? Hey, Wall?
Yes.
Those are both California CDFA folks. Are you still in jurisdiction here, or is CHP going to come here?
The CHP should be here. I guess they were told they're not going to get one today.
The problem is it's happening right now. There's a lot of confusion. They see you, and they think you have jurisdiction right now. They're telling you a lot of stuff. So
let me put it this way. What's your first name?
Joe Mendes.
Joe?
Come on,
Joe, I'm going to come here. I'm going to handle the issue at hand here.
Okay.
I'm not involved with them. I'm not involved with what they're doing, and I'm not going to be involved with them.
Please don't, because I already have the sheriff's department say that you guys are not them.
I am not going to walk over and tell them, yeah, go ahead. I'm not going to do that.
Okay, perfect.
I told them that, you know what? You guys,
what's your CHP folks?
Yeah, they were told they were getting one today. So.
It's Father's Day.
But I mean,
hey, by the way, Walls, thank you for your service, brother.
No problem.
I'm here, you're here.
Yeah.
We should be like a brunch or something.
I did my Father's Day yesterday because I knew I had to.
We didn't do anything, and my husband is actually getting to the point where he's getting
okay, yeah, go right ahead.
Furious about all of it, because like he said, this is consuming our lives.
I still work for a living. I was a non-commissioned officer.
And
in what? In which service?
No, come on, the U.S. Navy, the real Navy.
No, I was in the green side. I was Marine.
Okay, I love you.
I ran around with a belt-fed machine gun overseas.
You know what? You might. Another thing I have.
Hey, by the way, thank you for your service, brother.
Thank you.
Both services.
You too.
Here and there.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you, and you too.
Happy Father's Day.
Believe it or not, I point more people towards the Navy than I do the Marine Corps, because I want to see them do something that they can get out and using the civilian world.
I was able to use my training on F-14s for.
Oh, you worked on the F-14s? The old
fleet defense now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Did you by chance with these two folks here, if we are able, and I don't even know what you can do at your end because they both wanted to just get this testing thing done.
That's up to them. I have nothing to do with it. If they let them in to test, they can do that. That's their freedom.
Yeah, but
I'm not going to stop, and I'm not going to get any more involved with it than I am.
Yeah,
it's pretty much that simple for me.
I just can't figure out, like, they have an appointment. They're consenting, so test. Go do your test. You're here, they're there, the appointments are made.
Why didn't they just go in and do the test?
I don't know. That's the problem that we're trying to find out.
Why do we have all these people around and we're making a giant deal
these two live here.
Out of testing.
This gentleman here, I believe, I haven't talked to him yet, but I believe he had an appointment he was not aware of, the man that's coming, because they called him. So what these two families would like to do is proceed with the test and be done.
Them. I have nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
If they wish to do it, they can tell these gentlemen, go ahead and test, or they can tell these gentlemen, no, you're not testing today, and then those guys can go get their warrant and come back with their CHP officer and
deal with
do what it is they've been doing.
We'll go see. I don't know.
It's pretty simple for me. I actually have to go deal with some lady threatening to poison tigers at a tiger rescue.
Oh. Are they gonna test today? Because
off the record,
why aren't they testing today?
You're doing a good job. It's just
Did you get their IDs?
Yeah, they have.
I understand.
No, did you?
We're trying to.
You know, hey.
Are they going to test then, or what?
It's bad
Why
for
not?
you guys.
Why?
It's bad for the residents. So
because they can't stay. Their office said they can't stay.
Hey,
Why?
The only thing is, I've already talked to the folks with Steve over.
Okay.
They didn't tell us.
Okay.
They just said they can't.
Excuse me a moment.
There's going to be a lot of me in these. Okay, so just kind of keep in mind.
Real quick, can you guys? Is there a reason why that you guys can't just do the test right now for him and for her to just be done with it?
We would love to, but we've been ordered not to. They don't want things to escalate.
I'm not. We have an officer here. I'm unarmed. I'm not escalating anything. Can you please?
He's actually the one who wants us out here.
No, go ask him. He just said. Officer Walls, Deputy Walls, can you come here?
We've been told to leave and
reschedule. But who? Who said to reschedule?
Our boss.
Who is your boss?
USDA.
Your US. They're saying you told them to leave. That you said not to schedule.
Nope.
Wait a minute. No, hey, wait a minute. This is not right.
You know about your boss?
Why did you say he told you? He never said that.
He did. He told us too.
He said. No, he didn't.
Right. To tell you to leave.
Okay.
All right.
So.
But yeah, I can't tell you to leave.
Sure. I knew that.
And these people want to do the testing.
So, okay.
But the people want their testing done, sir.
We've already talked to them, and they're in agreement of that. So, okay. Thank you, officer.
Okay. All right.
Wow.
They've already agreed, so they want to do it that way.
Well, they had agreed to a 9:30 and an 11.
Okay, guys.
Thank you
You
very much.
guys have a good one.
You
okay.
too.
Okay. Well,
we'll see you.
You bet.
What about the 11?
I don't. That's her. I don't know. They're leaving.
Thank you, sir.
I have no.
For a living. I was a non-commissioned officer. Why do you keep calling me sir? I work for a living.
This is unbelievable. All right. Well, I guess, sir, enjoy your day. Be safe. If you get called back out here, don't be surprised because they're not very honest when they say they won't show up. They very well could.
You can always bring a lawsuit against the federal government.
We already have a complaint filed in court with it, so it's now a waiting game. I mean, we're trying to do this the legal way. So as of now, the only thing we can do is keep very good documentation of it all.
Yeah.
That is all we really can do, and just support each other. That's it.
Yeah. All right.
So.
By the way, Walls, that was the security guy.
That was what?
The girl.
The girl was the security guy.
Oh, was she?
Yeah. I know. So that's off the record.
I just asked them if she was with him, and they said no.
That's what I'm saying. They're lying. You know what you might want to do?
Yeah.
I know cutting papers.
That's the issue we're dealing with here.
I know cutting papers.
Every time I get
Wow.
Every time I get a picture.
Anytime. I've been out on Benigni, but usually it's Benigni, right?
I don't know.
Usually I'm up on that end with everybody with their spouses.
You might want to.
You never came to my house, right? No.
You might want to CYA and just write a quick incident if they're telling, because this is part of the document. I'll call down and get the incident number from you guys. I would. I don't. I don't trust what they're doing.
The Walls is not involved here.
I know, but what they're.
Walls is not involved.
No, he's not involved here, but.
Walls is not involved.
But when he's
I know.
asking.
Waz isn't even here.
Yeah.
He's.
Next time they come by, I'm sure they'll have their CHP.
I'm sure they will. Maybe.
That was their security guy. Did you
That
feel
lady,
safe?
the girl.
Well, that's because they're not really.
What is she supposed to
We
do?
don't have to go into this.
I have no idea.
Hey, brother.
I've never seen her, so I don't know. Okay, so here I guess the folks on Benini for today, anyway, are maybe safe for today. So their birds will live today. What tomorrow brings, well, we don't know. Actually, maybe a cookout's in order here or something. I'm not sure. So that's what happened, and I'm doing off of this live thing, so it's all documented, and hopefully these people will go away. But who knows? Okay, let's see.